Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna go hike up a mountain.
Swiss cheese, counterfeit these nigga bitches. I'm talking about running off with pounds, man, you know I'm with it. I'm talking about chop 100 round, man.
Good morning, everybody. Today we have a very big day. We're hiking up a mountain. We already got breakfast. Yes, we did. And then we're just gonna kind of be talking about some more personal stuff, as far as why we do what we do, future plans, what separates us, stuff like that. So
I'm excited. We're gonna give you guys a little bit of a different look into what we think about on a day-to-day basis and what we talk about anytime we have free time.
we're not pussies. We don't give up. We didn't give up when we started. We ain't gonna give up now. All right? I'm giving up. I'm going in the white towel.
Welcome to the vlog.
Look, a butterfly. I'm pretty sure this is where it's closed.
No, that trail still goes up.
Okay.
It has to because those people aren't real. This view screams to me, let's wake up tomorrow and do it again.
We're almost there. I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Swiss cheese, counterfeit these nigga bitches. I'm talking about running off with pounds, man, you know I'm with it. I'm talking about chop 100 round, man, they get to flipping. A man down, man, you know I did it. I'm talking about, ooh, I just want the cat, ooh, bitch, you wanna fuck, ooh, she love to slam, ooh, I just make the move, ooh, not a joke.
Why do we do this? We're not doing it because we love window tint. We're doing it because we've always loved business and we have massive goals in life of building a nationally known company with tens, 20 thousands of employees with over hundreds of locations all across the US, and just kind of build something that's gonna last generations when we're not here anymore.
Being able to take care of everyone around us. Building something where what we built can take care of my family, his family, our kids' families, and being able to provide good wages for all of our employees so they can also take care of their families.
We've finally retired our girlfriends' wives and girlfriends/wives, so now it's time to retire our parents. And then after that, personally, I want a yacht.
I want a plane. I want a private jet. You know, something to get to A to B, you know? 719 Auto Custom's 5-year vision is to open up as many shops as possible. In the next 5 years, we're planning to have anywhere from 20 to 30 locations spread across the US. Some of them will be multiple locations in one state. Some of them will just be one location per state. Colorado's more than likely just gonna continue to have one in this state. But the end goal in the next 5 years would be to have 30 plus locations and start building our corporate team to help manage these locations.
I don't really say we have a dream shop. I think we have more of a dream headquarters where we want the corporate team to be based in. And that's in Florida for sure. That's where the headquarters will be. And what is an ideal headquarters for us? Just, I want a gym, honestly, in the headquarters, but somewhere that's just filled with a bunch of just killers that just come in every day and we just are all focusing on the one goal and how can we be bigger and better than we were yesterday.
Different teams, different departments, all under one roof to help scale and grow it, bring ad agencies in-house, sales teams in-house, so that way we can continue to just support each location because we're not franchising, we're owning them all, which is gonna be a completely different game versus when you franchise it, you just leave it up to the franchisee to figure it out and you take a royalty. We're not doing that. We have the blueprint works. We just need to replicate it and build a team to manage it.
There's gonna be lots of things going on at the corporate headquarters, but one of the major things that's gonna really take us from, down here to the next level is a training facility. So the biggest problem in our industry is finding installers. So the way to solve that problem is as we scale, there's gonna be a corporate headquarters where we're gonna hire these people, fly them out to the training facility, get them trained on how we do things, our core values, the way we want stuff done, and then take them back and put them where they go. So that's going to really help take us from 0 to 100 real quick. And then on top of that, another thing we're going to be doing is having a dedicated team that is specifically trained on opening locations. While we open the first few locations, it's just going to be me and Caleb moving to wherever these places are, popping them up, opening them, training everyone on how to do it. But as we get bigger, it's not ideal for the founders to be sitting there doing it, because there's going to be a million other things that we're going to have to be taking care of. So we're going to be having a dedicated team of the best installers going around and opening these locations.
Ideal states to open up shops for window tint and paint protection film are states that are hot, because people drive their cars, people get nicer cars. Typically where it's hotter, there's more money, because most rich people don't want to be in the cold. So there's just a better market. There's more people usually. So in an ideal scenario, a perfect state would be Texas. It's massive. It has a huge population. It's hot almost year round. And there are pockets where most people make a decent income, and that is ideally what you would want for a shop of what we do.
As of now, there's no plans to break into new things like painting, body kits, wheels, stuff like that. There's no need to. It's just a bunch of extra shit that's going to take away our attention from opening locations, figuring out how to run that, what systems need to be in place for that, who to hire for it, who you should look for it. Does it require certifications to even operate it in the space we need?
Paint booths.
Yeah, there's a million things that it's just not something we need to be solving right now. So as of now, no, we're going to continue to open up shops, window tint, PPF, ceramic coatings, and paint corrections. That is what we know, that is what we've mastered, and that's what we're going to stick to. Now, as we get bigger and we have plenty of time to sit down and now think about, all right, how can we take it to the next level? Absolutely, I'm sure we'll start offering more things. But right now, we're just going to stick to the big three.
So what makes 719 Auto Customs different is with every service you book with us, there are minimum 50 to 100 steps that have been taken in place before you even show up and when you show up, to ensure that everything is followed to the T, to make sure that it is done by the books, it's done correctly, and you have a phenomenal experience. And that is something that we learned from CarMax, a company that we both worked from. They had 100, 200, 300 point inspection on all vehicles, and they took the maximum attention to details in their buying cars process. And that was something that we got to see firsthand. And that was something we were able to implement in our own company, that just because you think you can do a ceramic coating in your garage by yourself with a bottle from Amazon, you're missing 80 steps that we would have taken to make sure that it comes out to the perfection that our customers want.
As young entrepreneurs.
If we could restart, I'd say the biggest thing is just fire the person you don't want to fire. Just get rid of them. Because I say that's honestly what's held us back from growing is keeping shit people on our team, because we felt like that's the best we could have at the moment, and we just put up with their shit, because the thought of having to get rid of them, take one step back, trying to find someone else to replace them, it sounds terrible, but we realized it's actually the opposite. Every time we have gotten rid of someone, everything has been 10 times better. So don't be scared to fire someone. You don't need them. You made it exactly where you were without them, and you're gonna make it 10 times further without that person. So just fucking get rid of them. The biggest thing I learned is your team dictates everything. So if you're gonna keep the cancers on your team, that's fine. You're just gonna have a cancer culture, and everything's gonna run like shit. You're not gonna accomplish everything. You're gonna have a myriad of issues in the shop or wherever you are, whether it's a restaurant, e-com, whatever it is. If you have a terrible team, it never works.
But you can have an amazing team, and one person can ruin 12 people.
So
one person can kill an entire squad. So you have to realize who your outliers are. And sometimes that one person is your star guy. And it sucks because he brings in a lot of money, but you just got to get rid of him, because Would you rather keep one guy when you know he's the problem and lose everybody else? Or would you rather get rid of one guy and put all that time, energy, and effort back into someone else? It's 100% the correct play to just fire him. It sucks in the moment, but me and him have never fired anyone, ever, not one person, and ever regretted it. Not one. I think the number one things that customers do not understand about getting window tint, PPF, into ceramic coating is how much prep and attention to detail goes into everything before you actually lay the film. In our industry, it's kind of a weird industry. We're in one of the few where it's like everything has to be perfect in a sense, or else it looks terrible and you don't want the job. If you get window tint and there's a bunch of dirt in the window tint, it looks terrible. It damn near has to be 99% perfect for it to be acceptable. And there's a million steps that go into that to ensure that that outcome can happen. And the main thing we've noticed with customers, especially on window tint, is they expect the car to be done in 30 minutes, which granted, we can, but it's not gonna maintain the level of quality that the customers come to us for. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer to put out a better product. And trying to explain that to a customer when there's 16 other places telling them, hey, we'll get your car done in under an hour. And they're like, well, why are you guys 3 to 4 hours? We can guarantee when you do come to us, it's gonna look good. It's not gonna have any problems and you're not gonna have to come back to us. All right, guys, well, we appreciate you tuning in today, and we hope that you got even 1% of value out of anything that we've said. We would absolutely love to hear what you guys got value out of. Leave a comment down below. Any feedback you guys have. If you hate the videos, you love the videos, they're your favorite videos, maybe you never want to watch us again, anything you have to say, leave it down below, because that's the way we can get better. Because like I said, me and Nathan strive every day to be 1% better. So anything you guys have or anything you guys want to see, let us know. We appreciate you 719ers tuning into the other video, and we look forward to giving you guys another one next time.
Counterfeit these nigga bitches. I'm talking about running off with